I'm expected to talk to her father. Ross, whatever.
Explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
Yes. You will know soon enough. Until
I'm not gonna shin you.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked All-Mother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
Yeah.
You always say that.
Make yourself alone.
Clever.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlaw trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
So I'm not gonna talk to you.
You will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
That doesn't sound very handled.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
Yeah, fine, I'll go take the nap.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
I should know I'm playing at night. Are we actually sleeping? How do you rest? Was that rest? Okay, MPS it was. Do you respond? Okay. Took them a while to kick in.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna... What's in the resource section? Oh, we had enough metal. It was the rich wood we need. Crap. Have we got rich wood? That ain't rich wood. Okay, somewhere. Oh, this is rich wood, isn't it? I think that is not enough.
Full already.
Okay, let's see where these resources are. Is there any we can just drop? Wait, maybe we can make potions. That's how we do it. Just make stuff. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, never mind. Oh, we can make these. These we have enough of. Now, we should be able to pick this up. Yes. Where do we go now? Where do we go now, boss? Go down.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Can I rob him? Is that not an option? Okay, apparently you don't. There's another one. What's that? 100%, I do not want to leave any of these items that we find on the other side of this wall. And yes, I was willing to leave the meat
I'll watch your
behind.
carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
What's going on, bro? Come on, bro.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
How cold.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Hey. Some nice shit out of that.
That'll help.
4. Oh. We're killing a mammoth?
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy.
I don't think it's a
I
sawtooth.
brought you here to deal with that.
Not a bloody sawtooth. It's a bit bigger than a sawtooth. It's a leopard. Is that what we need the fire weapon for?
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This
What?
hunt is, you understand,
Yo.
you are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
So yeah, you work it out.
hunting me.
Well, since we're at it.
Let's get on with it. It's on me.
Of course.
I should see how it feels.
Oh god. Just roll. Roll from everything. Lord. Lord have mercy. Lord have bloody mercy. That should have had more of an impact. Where's he gone? Tall grass, guys. Not find it. Like there's no... Oh, rat. Whew. I healed and died almost instantly. Roll like there is no tomorrow. Hold it in fire! Wow, that was fast. Wow. Okay, look at all that crap we got. Something to drop.
Probably going to need it.
Got it all.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
There's more to this.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy.
Oh.
For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you.
Ooh.
The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it.
Wow.
After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
Alright. Cool beans. That sawbuck was hard.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
This is where he goes missing.
Such as?
Being a lady
I'll be
friend.
waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Come back to the blue. Right, so you can switch between the various potions on this radar. Maybe I should use that rock earlier. What do you use the boxes for? Maybe I should try opening the boxes as well. I'm going to quickly try and work out what it meant by these boxes. Oh, I've already got an outfit equipped now. Mods, resources, treasure boxes. Box holding sorts of items. Let's sell some items first, actually. Make a lot more sense. If we sold it to a merchant. It's fast travel though. Because like hell am I gonna walk there? I've had enough walking for one man's lifetime, let alone two. Yada yada yada.
Stocking up?
Oh, we don't fire out. The hell's happening? What's going on, Captain? Tried healing, it wasn't working. Can't enter location. Oh, okay. That's what it was. I'm gonna die. How are we getting up there? There we go. Back on the straight now. Is it the right place? We're a bit too far forward. Oh, he's outside the village, right? So hard to read things.
Aloy. We must... So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
What about
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time.
Rubbish.
And you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe.
I'll be the one breaking the law, not you! You don't even have to talk to me!
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Good friends, I understand.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you.
Oh, we'll find him anyway.
How could he do this? Today of all days.
He didn't even give me a
I
healing
have to
potion.
keep my mind on the proving.
we're really effed right now, so let's see what we can build. Will someone heal us? Whoa,
You won't turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Should I put on my glow stick? Put on the glow stick on it. No answers. Well, that's a bit useless. I still need food. Where is this place? Just one more. Oh, there's it. You know, I'm pretty close to dying again. Don't think my fault.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? It is Aloy, isn't it?
There it
I'm
is.
remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
Oh, you do.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember that.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost?
Free.
Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Hey, we're gonna. What? Wait, what? Is that free? And those are the non-free outfits. Nora survivor. Nora survivor. Right. Silent Hunter. I don't know what those effects are. Protective light. Nora's brave armor reinforced for front war party. Nora's silent hunter medium. Plays will keep. This we will keep. We'll work out what to sell. Let's sell sparkers. Sell that. Sell this. Sell this. Don't know what that does. 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 Do not know what that does. Do not see the value of that. Do not know what that does. There you go. Oh, that's because I sold all the sparkers. Right, so buy this. Whip. Yep. A new Nora Brave armor stitched by Teb, accentuated by Aloy's own designs, offers no extra protection but can be upgraded. What else can we buy? Let's buy another free sample.
There. Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing.
It affords no
Every
no more
outfit
protection.
offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Yeah, sounds
Tirsa
about right.
said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
They'll go for you too.
I don't think I should have said that last bit.
Now let's check out those boxes we had. 'Cause we've never actually opened them. So we have a choice here. Do you want the echo cells or metal shards? Obviously we want the echo shards. Oh, we take all. Fast travel packs, health potions. Take all. Take all from the generous reward box. Take all again.
I could get up.
Oh, good. Health potion there. Just every place gives you free samples. Sweet, sweet. Interesting. You must have been enjoying the music.
Well, or
Fire! Do
John,
not bomb!
get down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Guys, alright, that bloke?
Get
Listen
down
carefully
from there,
now.
now.
Oh, that's
You'll have to
just
tell
what
us
you
when
want,
I'm
isn't it?
gone.
For me to fall on my head.
Aloy, over here.
Oh, is that trader guy?
Karst? What are you doing here?
Well, he's not an outcast.
Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
I'm here to buy.
I'll give you my best prices.
Ooh, rubbish that. So, we can buy basically everything in this shop now. Let's get the Karja sling. Because 100% want that. Quick. Down here. We need a better bow. This tells me it will do more damage. This tells me it has shock weaponry. And does more damage. So this does 20 base damage with a boost of about 54. This does 50 base damage with a boost of 5, and it has some sort of electric damage on top of that. Let's get the sharpshooter. That's the bow we're currently using. I just bought this. So I'm gonna just do buybacks. What's my scrap that? What we want to do is sell that bow back. We just bought for an unreasonable amount of money. Keep the rest. What's that? Accidentally bought an outfit. So the sawtooth heart has 0 value apart from being soft. Another one that sells well. Sells well. Sells well. Sells well. Sells well. Sells well. Oh no! We want to buy back. These are probably going to be useful. And we cannot buy back.
See you later, Karst.
Good luck.
That other thing. Oh well.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja.
Remember
It
that.
is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Don't you like that, guys?
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King
Yeah!
of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He's a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who
On
killed
the
him?
14th.
The 14th.
That's so great. Fruit's
Not
already.
because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah!
All right.
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
You guys are good talker. When's round 2?
Thank you.
an enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun
Ooh.
King Avad,
What's she picking up on?
14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
Ooh, spot something.
I won't let someone hide your faith and stop me from enjoying
On
the
the
festival.
eve of your proving,
Unknown device detected.
know the Karja stands with you as the sun's light frames the
He's wearing a
stunted
focus,
trees.
just like mine.
As those you have nurtured take their places among your braves,
Where did he find a focus?
we join your
You're the
braves.
only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Oh, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Owen? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the
Don't trust
trinket,
this one.
well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
That's armor.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine-breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
Sounds like it is. Red Raids?
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So this Sun King sounds like he rules. He's the big dog everywhere.
What happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. You really should come visit.
That's his lot, or the Oseram.
Who are the
foot soldiers?
Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things. Arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Your sister?
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three?
Oh, this guy.
Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Good choice of words.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
I imagine they aren't.
If the Carja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Carja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. If you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'd be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
This guy is really trying his luck. Jeez.
I won't let the Carja faithful stop me from enjoying the festival. What harm can they do now? Perhaps the Carja have come to make amends. I won't deny them the chance.
Where are we gonna go? This weird proving thing.
Start blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Oh!
Expecting more tomatoes?
In truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
So that guy is really on edge. Where am I gonna stand? Why is everyone just... You wanna go up there?
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Oh, thank you, Mrs.
Blasphemy. Sisters.
Shut up, women.
Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor,
there's that guy.
light its flame.
How do you do that? Rost.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this crap for myself. Come on, man. Ain't that cold. Is that it?
There's
Very
Olin.
nice.
I have some questions for him.
Talk to Olin. Where's Olin? Who are these people? Philid, Jess, Lazara, Perrin, Teresa. Olin. Alright, let's talk to Olin first.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Where did you find the focus? Who are
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
What did you see?
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me, that's your trouble, not mine.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain.
See if we can go far.
It didn't show me anything.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need to bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Oh, they're gonna launch another attack. Red Raid. That's not good. Let's go talk to Teresa if she's still around. With all the ladies.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
I can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions for me then.
Matriarchs?
Ross told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the high matriarchs requires a majority.
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy. But the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Don't kill people.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think. What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy. But Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new?
Bye-bye.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just... I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
There's an us around Tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Yeah, well...
This one's a bit questionable.
Your blessing was most illuminating.
But you don't believe in Alma.
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, perhaps Naman is right after all. That the sun's light brightens all lands.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faith.
Who is the Sun King you...
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. But
you speak highly of him.
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods, so...
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends.
Who are you?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but...
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun. By serving its emissary among us, the sun, I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches whom...
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing.
Oh, so they have sandstone.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At his luminance's order, we have...
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows? Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I am glad Erend van Guardsman made this journey.
Why were the Karja at war?
Under the 13th Sun King, his luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you...
This has been...
You have... May the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide.
That's their funny way of saying bye. Pretty sure that Odin's really, ominous statement is something we cannot continue right now. Some of our people are probably going to get killed. I'm going to save it there before we begin the Mother's Heart. It's quite late here. Thank you for staying tuned. Till tomorrow.